How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's having a good afternoon or evening, possibly even early morning, depending on where you're at. You're gonna get right on into it. This thing. We're gonna see exactly how stable the servers aren't. Just right up and started immediately. Off to a really good start. Maybe it was because I was in my garage. Surely. How's it going, by the way, Shadow? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Jerry? Anybody wants to join, feel free to hop in. How's it going, William? Welcome everybody to the stream. We're just going to be doing the trial on repeat for the next couple of hours, assuming it actually works. Ooh, that was close. I feel like I'm doing the Eliminator right now. Just aimlessly driving. In a moderately off-road focused vehicle. I've already got one of those. Do I wait for it to go, or do I cancel and try again? Yeah, I feel like it would have gone already if it was going. Oh, right when I was about to give up on it. Wonder if it'll have a different result if I go over to the event start location. start it from there. Doing this dirt race backwards right now. Yeah, I was kind of hoping they'd got it fixed by now too. Guess I can at least do the PR stunts. Instead of just doing this dirt race backwards. Huh. I somehow missed this barn find whenever I was going through and getting all the 10k XP. Got a badge? Oh wait, are they gonna give us... Okay, I'll have to do that in winter, I think. So we get that car. Are they gonna give us one of these for every single playlist? Is that the same one from last night? Yeah, that's a different one. Yo. Shadow, I think is just that you're making too many credits. How's it going, Shane? Welcome to the stream. I think that is a different message from last night. Yes, that is. So it gave me a new message. The one from last night, I claimed it. This is the same date. So I am not experiencing the maximum of 1 per day. Might just be that you're making too many credits there and they wanted to limit you. Alright, nope. Not the right button. Hope I was in the right menu for that input. Let's go ahead and knock out the PR stunts while we're waiting on this thing to load. Now watch, the second I get in this car and start doing this PR stunt, it's gonna load. I'm gonna get like halfway through the first PR stunt. So it's something to do with like, I know that it's recording, that it's an issue. Cause I got like 110 miles an hour plus. Oh wait, where did? Yeah, and I was gonna take a picture of a car. It just disappeared. What the heck? Did they disappear the instant that I went into photo mode? There's a car here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Dude. Oh, now it's there. I still need a picture of that too. What do you think happens if I scan that QR code? You think it's actually going to take me somewhere where I can complain? Let's go to the trial start point. Let's try to start it from here. So you're assuming that it didn't actually give you credits. You're getting the credits for the downloads. Well, at least it counts towards your maximum of 5 million per day. It's just not counted in your Creative Hub, right? Because that's how you knew there was an issue. It was telling you that you had X number of downloads. Oh, no, wait. No, because that was... It was in the menu for each car that was, you were adding up the downloads. Has the list of like downloads it's been showing been the really large numbers, or has it been like the smaller numbers that might be adding up to your Creative Hub numbers? Anyways, back to what I was saying. When I first did that speed zone in this car, I had like over 110 miles an hour. And I just did that a full second faster just now than I did in my video. Yeah, when I went to record this, I did like 109.92. First time I did it, I got like 110.5, 111, something like that, and I just got almost 112 just now when I did it. Something to do with me knowing number. Oh, no, that's just the matchmaking nonsense. Yo, hello? Thank you. Wonder if I can do the drag event in this thing. Surely it's got the acceleration. Joining session. Okay, so it wasn't in the middle of my first PR stunt that I did, but it was in fact as I was about to do a PR stunt that it loaded me in. Okay, so if anybody's watching this wondering how to do the trial without somebody like me coming in and helping, the first thing you want to do is you need a tuned car. You do not want to come into this with a stock car. Because if you come in with a stock car, the drivatars are all going to have tuned cars, and you're just going to get annihilated. You're not going to be able to pass them. Second thing you want to do is, if you get in front of the drivatars, you don't want to just be every man for himself, haha, k-bye. You want to try to slow down the drivatars. And it takes a little bit of practice to slow down the drivatars in such a way that it doesn't ruin your own race. But if you do it correctly, it should be impossible to lose. Oh, come on. That guy just missed a checkpoint. And ideally, you don't get rammed by your teammates. Ideally. The Dravitars are the ones you should be ramming, not your teammates. How's it going, Avi? Welcome to the stream. What's up, ITSG? Okay. Suddenly the Dravitars are quick. Okay. Just use me as your booster, why don't you? Dravitars were not that quick when I did this on Unbeatable against them. Oh, sorry. All right. This radar is going to come in very useful right now. What the heck? Hello? I'm using the little radar to help me, and I'm also using my knowledge of how the Dravitars try to drive to help me out here. Okay, if they would get off of my bumper. Yeah, apparently the Opal is OPA, and I'm just being debated by the fact that I got top 500 in the world on this thing. Because they're flying in that Opal. I just missed that checkpoint. Yeah, I did. It's alright, we won. The Dravatar missed the checkpoint too. I had to miss that by inches. Okay. I looked up at the wrong time. I have a very good question. Why the heck is my other account that I'm using to make to like track this getting ads? Okay. I selected manual. When I started the stream, I selected manual mode for ads. And it changed it on its own to automatic. It's gonna start pissing me off. Like, it won't even let me turn off the ads. Because it knows I set it to manual and it's back on automatic. I had to turn on ads just now to turn off the ads because it knows that I turned off the ads when I started the stream. That's the second stream in a row. It's automatically turned on my ads. I've never turned on ads for a stream before. Dude, this is a rough race. How did he go around that corner so fast? The thing in the middle of the screen is the radar. I think it's technically called a proximity sensor, but I'll just call it the radar. Yeah, the problem with this race is the Drivatars are really good on dirt, sorry, on road, and they're terrible on dirt. And this race is 90% road, 10% dirt. And this is a bona fide dirt racer, this car. Okay, so you're telling me that all of these Opel Mantas aren't even running dirt tires? Or off-road tires? Yeah, this second race is clearly favoring the Drivatars. So they're either rear-wheel drive dirt tires or all-wheel drive stock tires. That would explain why they have so much straight line speed. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get in front of that front Drivatar, so I just need to make sure that these Drivatars okay, I'm not even trying to slow down the blue guy, and he was getting slowed down. Okay, this race needs to be 2 laps. This is way too long of a race. This is gonna be a 7-minute race. Okay. That guy's got in front of me. Okay, so did everybody else. Where is last place? Wait, way the heck over there? Yeah, there's no way he's catching up. GG's. Yeah, I might need a different car for that second race. Because that Opal is just going to have way more top speed. Because based on the first race, I made this car, which has really, really good grip and handling. And that is not what you want. Is this B class? We need A class, don't we? We need B class, actually. 1980s? Let's do it. Oh yeah, man. You're really good, bro. Brought an R-class car to a B-class drag meet. Way to go, buddy. Not the one of the Lamborghini, the one of the Mazda. Alright. That very easily got the goal. Let's tune it up real quick. I probably don't even have it, to be honest. I do, actually. I don't even have the Audi.
Welcome back, Sean.
This is like $5.99. Wow. Didn't have rally suspension stock. Basically, yeah. This is adjustable though. And it lowers the PI, weirdly enough. Probably can't do anything to it though. Yeah, I think some of the driver tires were in the 83 Quattro. Just looks different in this game. Interesting. Rear-wheel drive vehicle doesn't like your rear bias. Do a test run real quick. Definitely wouldn't have as good a grip. Not anywhere near as good a grip. What the heck? I missed that checkpoint. Yes, I did. Just barely cut to the inside. Ooh, whoa. Did not like that. definitely have to slow down a lot more on that corner. Okay. Yeah, I know it's going to be better at the second track. I'm trying to... Because the Dravitars were overtaking me on this first track. I'm trying to figure out why. It might have just been because my teammates ran me in the first corner and I started out a lot slower than I should have been. Yeah, I know this is going to be a lot better at the second track than this track, but I want to get comfortable with this car on this track. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to beat this lap time with this. How's it going, Mono? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I really like the Renault on this first track. The second track, though, the Renault is not the best option. By about a half second. I don't think I could have done much better than that lap that I just ran. Gonna be about a half second behind. Actually, almost a full second. Wow. Oh yeah, that was all-wheel drive. What you just saw, that was all-wheel drive. Definitely I'm not going to go rear-wheel drive and then try to whip it around those corners on the first track. Let's give it a try. First I need to paint it.
Welcome back, Sean.
Oh my goodness, that looks terrible. Can we just not? Oh, great. Where's the Monta? Yeah, that thing. Oh, seriously? I can't share over it. Yeah, the Volvo's always been really heavy and awkward to use for dirt racing, even though it's actually a dirt racer. Where is... Okay, so install that one. The way you have to do this is so backwards. And I could apply some sort of random tiny livery on there. And it would probably let me override my existing save file. But I don't want to do that. The whole point of doing it was to not have any finals on there. Because the default vinyls of this car are not very coherent. Doesn't mix well with the orange. We already have... Oh, we're almost to the 20 points, actually. You know, we could just unlock that car and use that car. I think that is what the drivers were using. Not the Audi. Thought it was just a funky looking Audi, but that is what the Dravatar is using. Hey! Sermano with the membership in the chat. Sir? What do we do though to get... I guess we can just go find this real quick. I know where that is actually. That is right over here. Here? Wait, wasn't that what the Dravatars were all using? How's it going, Dom? Welcome to the stream. Hang on, I gotta... Shit counts. Say hello to Peaches for a second. Are they working now? It took me 3 tries to get into the trial just now. Which I was told to expect. You just did both of them and they worked just like instantly? Okay. Stop. Community post. We think this is just how they're going to do the treasure hunts from now on. They're just going to hide the chest somewhere. This is just like an introductory thing. They're going to actually do some proper clues we got to solve. Alright. There's a lot of cars here. I should probably take pictures of. Yeah, nobody was using this Eliminator when I did the test run. I had 6 unbeatable avatars and not a single one of them was using this. Because I took a picture of all of them. And it just gave me credit for taking a picture of this opal. Alright. What's your last event, Mono? Okay, first we're gonna do it in this car, and then we might try it out in that Volkswagen. Streaming for an hour now though, and have done precisely 1 trial. We get up this right here? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Gave it a valiant attempt though. We had off-road tires maybe. Nope. That's the button we're looking for. You have a tune downloaded? Guess I can share this. I have a tune down in the description below. Historical efforts. What's that? Oh, you said achievement. Okay. I thought you were being like a part of the festival playlists. Like one of these events. Five wheel spins. Wow. Hang on, it says, and claim the historical unlockable car? It doesn't say unlock a historical unlockable car. It says to unlock the historical unlockable car, as in the one and only. Interesting. I'm gonna pay closer attention to the avatars, because I don't know if they were driving the Lancia, that Volkswagen. Might have been a Lancia. I was gonna attempt to lower the class of the Metro. Yeah, they're deltas. They are. Okay. Alright, let's try not to get smashed into the wall by my own teammates this time. Turn, please. I thought that was the driver honking at me for a second there. Ah, I went a little bit too far to the right there. Just trying to give him space. That's all right though. Good. We're good. Your avatar's still faster than me. That is not cool. Oh, I think I missed a shark point. That's funny. Uh-oh. No, Albert. No, cold wave. I'm gonna drive it to our sandwich right now. Can we get the last one up here? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, hey. The last guy. Like he ran the corner there. Is he in the stock oval? I can't tell. Oh no. Hang on a second. The Metro is the one that's in the rear? What the heck? How is he so far back in the Metro? Oh. Uh-oh. Are we gonna be able to get him up here? Bruh. Is he using auto drive? Am I messing him up as badly as I'm messing the Drivatars up? Why did that take until the last second to get him up here? I mean, maybe. I had it on my list to try, but I ended up just tuning the Renault. Definitely not. Don't put drag tires on there. That's it's nothing. Liar. What do you mean, liar? What do I think about the new Golf? I think I've not tried it yet. Oh, you made me streaming tonight. I don't remember what I said yesterday, but I think my general consensus was that I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I heard a lot of people were starting with the trial, so. This is definitely not my usual. Oh, this is not my usual type of stream. Because I've only done a little bit of a playlist. I did unlock the Volkswagen though, that's for sure. Yeah, I didn't get off work. I didn't get home, I should say, until 5 today. Alright, can we pass the drivatars? I think he might have just taken one for the team there to get me past these drivatars. Those rocks might have done it. Come on! They said they nerfed Bowie Knife. Did they nerf him enough? Oh, no, he juked me! And we still got him! Yes! Bowie Knife has been nerfed! What are you doing? Bro, just go. Oh, no, not Bowie Knife, no! Not Cold Wave. That's alright, I'll catch him. Oh, okay then. This has better handling than I thought it would. That's alright, I'll pass Cold Wave up here. And then we'll slow him down. Okay. Cold Wave is just passing all of my teammates. Oh. Oh. Tonga Duder almost got past him there. Drivatars just casually have impeccable handling. It wasn't when I started the stream. But this time entering the trial only took 2 or 3 minutes of loading. The first time I did it on stream, at the beginning of the stream, it took 3 retries of entering. Okay then, this guy just completely missed the checkpoint. Okay, can we pass Cold Wave? Yes. Not easily. Oh, no. No, what the heck? Where did they come from? I thought those guys were behind me by at least another couple seconds. Okay, I am one car. I am not two cars. Okay, I think I should just go. I'm not going to slow the drive avatars down enough. Not on the road. Just going to secure 1, 2, 3 here for the win. GG's. And everybody got DNF'd. Except for those drive tires. Although I did try. I am inside of my house now. This is the loft. Hey, DG, you want to know what the worst part of the D-Class Championship is? Spoiler alert. So the second race of the D-Class Championship is the highway circuit. Yeah. 3 laps. 3 laps. Yep. I'm assuming it's 3 laps. I haven't actually done it, but I would assume it's 3 laps. Yep. All right, Mr. Dom. Congratulations on your rivals completion. Not rivals. Trial completion.
Ah, it's a dupe. It happens. That's probability for you. Hey, you can gift it.
I've got all of the common. I apparently have every single common car in the game. It just gave me a duplicate on the wheel spin. Nice. Sermano, have you ever done the highway circuit in stock? Sorry, in D-Class. Like, not only did I have to do the highway circuit last season 3 times. I did this championship twice last season. And when I did the spec racing, we got highway circuit. Had to do it 3 times. Now they want me to do it in the D class. Because at least last season it was A class. No, it was S1 class. I think. Wasn't it? It was S1 class. I did it in a Dodge Viper. It might have been A class. I don't remember. But then I got spec racing and we did it in a A-class Mustang. Yeah, I did it not only 3 times, I also did it in S1 class for arrivals. I just spawned here. I don't know what to tell you. Although I do need a picture of your Lancia. Wait, how did the drivers not even pick the Lancia? D-class stock peel? I think you like that race a little bit more than is healthy, Sermano. If you want to do it in a peel, that would be rough. Be very rough. I think we tuned the Volkswagen. Hang on a second. No. What is the Volkswagen stock?
Welcome back.
I don't think it was eligible, like Shadow said. Because I would have seen it on the list. Okay, it's C class. So I wouldn't have seen all of this because it's not B class. Let's try it. That's like the 3rd time it's happened in MTG. 3rd or 4th. Yeah, I think that's what I used for the D-Class Championship. I say used. That's what I tuned for the championship. I didn't actually do it yet. This is going to put us... stays in C-Class, actually. Okay. For all-wheel drive stock. Nice. Don't want to add arrow. No. Why would they have taken my credits? I haven't done any of the unspeakable things that they take credits for. I did spend a lot of credits. I bought a lot of cars. I was down to 1 million credits at one point. That's why I have all the common cars, and it's giving me common cars in the wheel spins. I bought every single car that was cheaper than 120,000 credits that I was able to purchase. I ended up costing quite a bit of credits. Yeah, I guess you missed what I said on stream when they announced that they were going to be taking people's credits away. Should have spent them. They would not have been able to take them away if you had already spent them. They probably didn't give you time. Yeah, I don't see the point in having a bunch of credits if you're not going to spend them on cars. Yeah, I've never agreed with doing any of the credit methods. But on the flip side of that, I also have like very easy access to credits because I tune and I share tunes that thousands of people download. close. Like I got down to like 1 million credits at the end of last Thursday's or Saturday's stream, and I'm already back up to 5.2 mil, and I've tuned several cars since then, and that was almost entirely just income from credit or income from tuning. But I have spent hundreds of hours in this game, and not just this game, and Forza Horizon 5 and Forza Horizon 6 together, just tuning. And if I had spent that time doing races instead of tuning, I'd probably have about the same amount of credits. So way more for downloads than paints. In theory, you get the same number for each, but well, I can illustrate this point quite well. So these are my paints. If you see any color other than, well, that's not my paint, that's Emma's paint, but actually here, I can do it a little bit better this way. It's raining. Nice. But is it actually gonna say the paint? Is it gonna show the paint? Okay, cool. Yeah, so your paint options with me are orange, 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 orange with some black accents, orange, orange, and then some more orange with black accents. And yeah, not a lot of people. Did that say rank -1? I think it actually said rank -1 for a second there. Yeah, not a lot of people download these paints, so I get way. Oh yeah, it did. Oh, it was just loading. Okay, I swear it said rank -1. That's what the game thinks of my my painting rank. Negative. Oh yeah, see there one again. -1. But yeah, that's not a lot of diversity here in the color spectrum. Yeah, you see way more tune downloads than livery downloads. Yeah, I think it gives you the same amount per livery download, use and like. I think it's 100 credits per download, 200 credits per use, and 500 credits per like, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the same exact thing for painting and for tuning. And it's a max payout per distinction, like per category, of 5 million. So if you had roughly the same number of tunes and livery downloads, and you're like Shadow and you make way too many credits from painting, you could get 10 million credits a day. But you'd have to make sure you log in every single day, because it doesn't cap at like 5 million per day, it caps at 5 million per message that it sends you. So you have to actually log in every day and claim and at least snapshot those credits, otherwise it's just gonna accumulate. Like I went a week without logging into this game right after they installed the new systems at my work, and those all combined into just one message, and I don't think it exceeded 5 million credits, but I was not paying attention. It probably did not exceed 1 million credits. Or sorry, 5 million credits. Definitely exceeded 1 million credits. Probably not 5 million credits. Oh, wow. I haven't even. And hit the wrong button. Okay, come on. I didn't even fine-tune this. So this stream, I'm doing the trial with randoms mostly. I'm trying to just join random lobbies and help them out with the trial. So you joined, we did your trial, and now I'm about to do another trial with random people. Not sure, Avi. My alarm's gonna go off in about 15 minutes, telling, or 25 minutes, telling me to go to sleep. Why is that so? Why is this pretending to be a front-wheel drive vehicle? I've never seen that before. You ever seen such crazy front bias? Like by default? That is insane. Currently I have just me. Joining random trial events, helping them out. But if you'd like to join, if you still need the trial, you're more than welcome. All right, let's try this out. An arrow distribution? It's got 62% of the weight in the front. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. And this one, the arrow distribution is 85%. Not that it has any like measurable arrow. Like literally no arrow. I need to make sure that this can handle the bamboo cut wherever that is. So here? No, that's not that one. Where is that? It's like over here somewhere. Thoughts? That one. Yep. No, it should handle a lot better with the... Oh. Okay, so we're gonna have to bring that all the way back down here.
at your destination.
95.
Arrived at your destination.
Interesting. That was actually worse on that speed zone. And how does this other one go? Probably significantly worse.
Arrived at your destination.
About the same as the old one, but probably not going to be eligible for it though. Yeah, I still did not get my 4 car vouchers or my $5 gift card, and I definitely pre-ordered the premium edition. But I guess it might have... Did it go to your email? Because I don't ever check the email that I have attached to this account. June 13th. Yeah, I just never checked this account. This is the account that I pre-ordered the premium edition on. I'll look for it later. Was it that redeem your new offer thing? This thing? Okay. Yeah, I'll do it later. Interesting that the trial does not appear as a dirt race. The trial race is like right here. It's just not here. Yeah, it's right here. It doesn't show up. Alright, time to see if we can use the Series 2 reward car for the trial. Wait, so it gives the choice between a $5 gift card or 4 car vouchers? Yeah, nope. Not an option for the trial. I gave you both. Okay. Interesting. Can you even buy? Is it even an option to buy just 4 cars for $5? There's a lot of stock looking Lancias. Yeah, all 3 of them. Wow. Okay. I think there's me and one other guy brought tuned vehicles. That is it. Oh, come on. You have entirely too much aero for this race, sir. I just missed that checkpoint. Gosh darn it. I was trying not to ram that guy into the wall. That's what I get for being a considerate teammate. Yeah, well, I got one more lap to get through here. I was only 2 seconds slower than my arrival time with this car. We are winning as soon as I pass Bowie Knife. What is the third race? GG's, everybody. That's crazy. crazy. He only beat the first Drivatar by milliseconds. I don't know what it was, but it was a fun one. That's starting at the back of the pack. Okay, seriously, guys? Hey, how did he pass the Drivatars? He just went head first into the wall. I'm very confused. Drivatar is trying to knock me off the track. Ine scramble, huh? Move out of the way, Drivatar. Okay, now we gotta pass Hoki Hoshi. Right about here. My teammate's right there, isn't he? Yeah. But we're only in the second lap. Okay. Plenty of time. We did it. I just got to keep the Drivatars off of his rear bumper. Oh, come on. that did not work. I really like that radar. It needs to go back a little bit farther though. Like to show a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I don't think they made it with this in mind though. Ah, man, I was gonna try to push him off the side there. Couldn't work. Ooh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Drifted a little bit too much there. That should be enough. GG's. I finally got 1, 2, 3, 4 on our team. And we DNF'd a couple of Dravitars. Nice. Yeah. Even though this other car is just way better for the first race, I think the Opel is the way. And that's annoying that that thing doesn't count. Like, surely it is listed as a rally car. Retro Rally. Super weird. Yeah, they did change it. These don't say exclusive, they say hard to find. Yeah, as long as they make that distinction, I'm fine with that. Because they're not claiming they're exclusive still. Just weird that they did it that way. And all of these rewards don't say exclusive, so at least they're not going to keep doing it. Oh, you can get the DeLorean from that if you didn't have it already. Can we guess what the events are for autumn? Sure. Okay. Does just want us to take a picture of a Jaguar? It's in front of some sort of house. It'd be interesting to go and see if that matched anything else. Bamboo Bash. Oh, it's collectibles. I was gonna say, wait, is this actually a treasure hunt that we have to solve the clue? Or the other, yeah. Yeah, it's just showing the treasure. Or maybe a 1990s Jaguar, or a car with a manufacturer with a cat or something like that. Okay, so this says cause worth your while. That's a 90s reward. That's a 90s reward. That's a 90s reward. That's a 1990 GMC Cyclone. So A class. Take an A class. What is that Jag? That's S1 class, actually. What about that Porsche? $19.90. I don't have that Porsche. Which... Wait, is that the... No, it's that one. Do we have a way of seeing what that starts out in as far as PI? Is that one? No, it's not. What Porsche is that? Oh. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. It's only a wheel spinner car. I think I need to go to the auto show to look at that. Because I don't think that's the 928 GTS. I think that's the GT2. $911 GT. I don't have any wheel spins available. Guess I can try my luck. Oh. Yeah, the rear wing on that one is way off. That's definitely not the reward car. It looks nothing like it. What about this one? Is that a 22B? think that's the 22B. Yeah, that's the 22B. Are they all different restrictions this time? Because that car starts out S1 class, unless that's not that same car. Is that a different car? No, that is a different car actually. That's the XJ. What's this thing? Oof. It's expensive. Guess I can just look at it in the auto show. I do have 5 million credits again. Yeah, I got a wheel spin. And I just got 250,000 credits. Okay, let's buy it. How does the alphabet work? There it is. Okay, so that's A class. The Porsche's A class. Is this 22B A class stock? It's B class. This would make it the very first set of PR stunts that's a different restriction. Because those two cars... At least this car is A-class stock. This car is maybe even C-class stock. Is this a stock tune? Yeah, this is a stock tune. But I don't know if this is from an aftermarket dealer or not.
Welcome back, Sean.
Yeah, it's B600 stock. So unless they just threw this car in there for the heck of it, that one is B class. But these two are definitely A class. Let's look at the auto show. I don't think it's the one that was the auto show one. Yeah, no, it's the one that's the wheel spin. I can't think of any way to look up the stock characteristics of that Porsche since it's a wheel spin exclusive. Okay, enough of those. So that is a Corvette in the background. That is the 1990s Celica. So 1990s retro muscle or total muscle at the 1990s retro rally. If I had to guess, that Toyota is here. And it's retro rally. So either retro rally or total rally. And that Corvette. Was retro muscle. So either 1990s muscle or 1990s retro muscle. So I can just write this down. Okay, so challenge. Side. Season. How many times are they gonna make us do a Horizon Rush event? Is it picking up my typing on my microphone? Not seeing it activate the mic. Okay. Yeah, I bought a very click-clacky keyboard, and I've always wondered if it's like possible to hear it to fix it up. It is actually activating my mic a little bit. The music might be drowning it out. Yeah, because when you have a clicky keyboard and you type really fast, usually it activates microphones, you can hear it. Why are we doing a 1957 Bel Air in the 1990s season? Yeah, it is a really, really loud keyboard. What do we think this photo challenge is? Take a photo of any 1990s Jaguar? 1990s vehicle with a cat name? And what, probably smash 20 bamboo trees? Or earn 5 bamboo skills? No, that would be collect. 2 championships. Danger sign, speed trap, trailblazer. Disregard challenges that don't need a temp. Made for tuning purposes. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so B class, C class. Pretty sure that Toyota starts out C class. That Corvette should start B class. Question mark on the Trailblazer. It would make sense if it was AAA, but that is definitely a 22B. You can see the badge on the left side of the bumper, or not the bumper, the trunk. The trunk lid. You can see the 22B badge on the left side of the trunk lid. Yeah, that is definitely a retro supercar. The Ferrari F40. Ferrari F40 starts in A class, I want to say. Should be a retro supercar. Okay, I'm gonna call it now. This Friends is Link Drift Skills. Thinking 5 of them. Okay, and that means that is the list. I need to just preview. Should be in overviews now. Is in Discord. So my best guesses. I'm gonna double check on the F40 though. Actually need to post my treasure hunt picture. Here. Go. Yeah, I don't think that Ferrari is S1 class. I would be extremely surprised if it was. How does the alphabet work? I guess. Oh, it's the F50, not the F40. And A-class stock. They're actually the exact same PI. That's hilarious. This one's more horsepower based, that's more torque based. This is better acceleration. This one's more top end. Although it says they have the same top end, which is interesting. Yep, definitely retro supercars. Which means it's not the best way to do that. Let's do year. A, B. Retro supercars. Wow. 2 options. Pick one. It's crazy. Makes it really quick to tune for stuff like this though. That is street racing, so you don't want it to be super good at handling. You need as much top end as you can get because most of the street races in this game are super long straightaways for half the race. That one is road racing. That's dirt racing. It bothers me though that there's just a picture of a car by itself for this when I'm presuming that it wants you to get link skills. Otherwise, why would the description be friends? Well, that's just the auto show ones. There's probably a couple more. About C and B and D class. Retro muscle. There's 4 of these. It is B class, by the way. You got 4 of these, but you already tuned this one for B class, I'm pretty sure. So that's 1 less. Are there any other muscle restrictions that would be 90s? I don't think so, right? No. Okay, what about C and B? I guess it might be Total Rally. Yeah, no, they're all Retro Rally. So there you go. There's your event that you'll spend the most time tuning for. At least if you want to tune all the options. That's just the auto show options. 1990s was the peak for rally. So many options. Guess I can take screenshots of that. So just, yeah, C class. So year, that was filtering for C and D class, literally every single rally restriction, and they were all retro rally. They're all C class retro rally. This is just the auto show though. I post these in the tuning section of Discord. So when I went to download the Mustang tunes, you were in the trending category for all of them. So I think when if you were to log in right this moment, you would have a bunch of tunes. And it probably recommended to log in fairly soon now. That way it snapshots like shortly after season changeover, like 11 hours. And then you'll do tomorrow and it won't be like the full, because if you do it now, it won't be like a full 24 hours. And if you do it tomorrow at the same time, it will be a full 24 hours, but you'll have the most activity right after season changeover, I would imagine. All right, I am gonna call it, I think. Knocked out the making of next season's guesses. I think it's just gonna be 1990s and 2010s. Just progressing like that. Oh, those are S2 class. Yeah, so it was B class, A class, S1, S2? Maybe? I think that's actually how it's gonna work. Which would mean this Trailblazer is probably going to be A class, even though they put the 22B in there. So I think that is S1 class. That should be S1 class. Hang on. Maybe not. Yeah, it is, just barely. About the FXX. I don't know why the first part of the alphabet always gives me the most trouble. Wait, is that the tune in my garage? How's it going, that one? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, new series started 11 hours ago. Was that not an FXX in the picture? It is definitely an FXX. I guess it might be an Enzo, but oh, it is an Enzo. Basically the same body. This handle's better than this. Okay, so S1, it just progresses. So B class, A class, then S1, and then S2 for the PR stunts. That's going to be 2000s. Probably total rally. Maybe modern rally. That is a TVR Cigaris in the background there. And super hot hatch, or maybe total hot hatch. Pretty sure that starts in B class, that Focus. It's the 2003 Focus. Or, sorry, 2009. Starts in B class. That other one was... Where's the R's? That one? Might have been that Renault. Yeah, B class on both of them. So we got a B class hot hatch. Maybe total hatch. That Focus should just be hot hatch, but the Renault might be super. Yeah, that's super. The Forge should be just hot hatch. No, they're both super hot hatch. Okay. That's definitely just going to be just either total rally or modern rally. What is that Cigaris? Is that a supercar? Sports car. Okay. So A class, which are sports cars. Okay, I could do this all night, but yeah, I'm gonna get to sleep. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I will be streaming again on Saturday, so definitely keep an eye out for that. It's probably going to be about the same time I streamed last Saturday, and it's just going to be a usual typical stream. I'm going to go through and do all the playlist events, except for the PR stunts and stuff like that, but we'll definitely do the trial again if anybody joins that needs it. But I hope to see you there, and until then, have a good one, and bye everybody.